Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
Dom, many congratulations. A really convincing win on your World Championship debut. How good did that feel?
Yeah, it felt well. As soon as the crowd started getting involved and I was joining in with them and felt comfortable and just went with the flow.
And you said you've dreamt of playing on this famous stage for many years. Did it live up to your expectations?
No, I thought it was bigger, to be honest. Thought it was a lot bigger. But yeah, no, I enjoyed myself.
And you played on the European Tour, you've played at the UK Open, the Players' Championship finals, but playing at the World Championship, the pinnacle, it's a different level, isn't it?
Massive. Biggest stage of my career, obviously. Same as everyone else's, but yeah, no, I feel I've done well. Just kept going, played what was in front of me and got the win.
And 3 ton-plus finishes, 48% on the doubles, almost a 170 to win it, so you must be really pleased with that aspect of your game.
Yeah, I fancied the 170, but I didn't think it was going, not going to lie.
And you've got either Johnny Clayton or Adam Lipscomb in round 2. We've seen the levels you can produce on the Pro Tour, and you're going to have to probably bring that game, particularly if it's against Johnny in round 2.
Yeah, I mean, if I turn up and play my best game, then they're playing me. I'm not playing them, they got to play me. Cheers, mate, thank you.
Dom, congratulations. When there's not a lot coming back at you on debut, does that make you settle quicker and enjoy the occasion more because you're not under pressure?
No, not gonna lie, I absolutely pooped myself. And then, especially when I drove up and seen the building, my stomach went down. And then when I started practicing, it come back up a little bit and relieved myself. And then the family turned up and I got up on the stage and for some reason the crowd started liking me. So I went with the flow.
The heartbreaking disappointment of not being here last year, did that fire you up even more to make sure that you were back this year?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's what it is, just got to go with it.
When did it hurt last year not being here, and how much did you learn about yourself as a person and a player from the disappointment last year?
Hurt massively, mate. Hurt massively. Just pushed forward and knew that I was going to be here, so just made sure I was here. Thanks, Phil.
Done well played today. You're talking about the support that you got out there, especially towards the end of the game. Were you expecting so much support out there?
Not in the general crowd, no. But as soon as they started singing, and I think it helped with me going back on a little bit of a vibe and dancing with them, and they were singing along, and that got them on my side. But it's what we got to do.
You've had a really positive 12 months. You've played really well, particularly on the Pro Tour. We know you can play a lot better than that. Are you expecting the second round to be able to settle in a little bit more, having already played on that stage?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I'm not going to put no expectations on myself or pressure on myself and just go every game as it comes, every dart as it comes.
And how much belief is there that you can have a really good run here and reproduce some of the form that we've seen on the floor?
If I didn't believe I was going to walk away with £1 million, I wouldn't be here. Thank you.
Hi, Don, well done on the win. As Josh said, it's been a decent 12 months. 12 months ago, you was set to make your debut here, and we all know, what happened with the ban and everything. How difficult was it to pick yourself back up and then crack on and have a decent year, number one, and then qualify for this World Championship?
Massively. It was the biggest letdown in my life. But I've rebounded back, and here we are.
In that period when you wasn't playing darts, what was you doing to make sure that you stayed ready mentally to hit the board 100% when you was back?
Not speaking to anyone, keeping myself to myself, practicing.
How far do you think you can go in this tournament? Because, we all know who the favourites are, but we know what you've done this year on the board. Do you believe that you could go all the way and win that million? I know you said to Josh that if you didn't believe it, you wouldn't be here.
Again, if I didn't believe it, I wouldn't be here.
Well done, Dom. Thank you.
Cheers.
Congratulations, Dom. As debuts go, was that bit of a dream one for you with those 3 ton plus finishes? And you were really G'd up, weren't you? You were feeding off the crowd and...
Mate, I didn't even realise it was 3 ton plus finishes, to be honest with you. I just was throwing the darts and whatever come at me.
And 2025, as it's been said, has been a solid year for your 2 semi-finals on the floor. What's it about going forward now? Because your Euro Tour and qualification has suffered a bit this season, hasn't it? So is that an aim to get back on to those types of stages?
Yeah, massively. Euro Tour let me down this year with not qualifying. I could have pushed into the top 64 if I had qualified for a couple. But it's the game of darts. You just got to take every game as it comes and don't put yourself under too much pressure and go with the flow. And
Johnny Clayton or Adam Lipscomb in the second round, do any of those hold any fears for you? Do you fear nobody?
I've had a couple good games with Johnny. I don't think I've ever, like, in big competition played Adam Lipscomb, but they're playing me, I'm not playing them.
Congratulations.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
To change your